We're still a what do you want to watch topic that you may or may not have wanted to talk about, and just do it now. What I've just been I've seen today all the people complaining about like the Odyssey because it's all filmed in IMAX, and then people are being all like, you see all these comments in the like on the IMAX Instagram pages and stuff, and be like, yeah, it's really nice that people can experience the film the way it's meant to be, and the 43 rich places in the world, or some variations of that. What do we think of this?
I think it's dumb. I think I can understand that. No, I just think it's dumb. Like, from a pure money standpoint, you pay more money, you see more of something.
I mean, yeah.
So the thought process is, because it was intended to be shot in IMAX,
Mm-hmm.
and IMAX is, you get more image than you would in your normal mini.
Well, it's not just the
16
IMAX. It's there's some IMAXs that aren't. So you can see there's IMAX, and then it's the fact that it was shot on the 70mm, and that's the very limited locations and places you can watch it. There's IMAXs showing it, but not the 70mm.
I'm not IMAX plus 70mm.
Yeah.
There's only a finite number of those, and I don't know. I think people are going to be upset whatever you do, The movie is incredibly accessible. You can watch it. You can experience the story. You can experience all the spectacle. You're just missing, a quarter of a frame? That's how much difference, really? You're seeing some extra sky, an extra body or face? Really? That's what you're going to get upset about? I don't know. People, they got too much time in their hands. They got too few problems around the sound of it, God needs to drop some more problems on these people so they can stop complaining,
I found it interesting though, just the conversation, if we want to call it a conversation. People posting online, about feeling like they're jibbed out of it or whatever, they don't want to watch it because they can't watch it the proper way, so that's like, well, I'm not going to even bother watching it now, sort of that mentality.
It's just weird. It's kind of, again, it's like another weird cross section of entitled people of I should be able to have, I singularly should be able to experience everything the way it was wanted, and I don't really want to pay too much for it, and I just want to have it, I don't know how it gets to me, but it must get to me how I want it, how I want to experience it. And if somebody else gets it different to me, if somebody else gets something else that I perceive to be better than me, a better experience that I get to have, the world is fucked up and it's messed up. Some people just can't accept that there's no true equality in this world. As much as we want to say everybody is treated equal, everybody is treated nice, some people are very lucky. We're born in a great country that's, allowed us to do all sorts of things, have a lot of freedoms and that kind of stuff. Other people are not born in places like that, So, I don't know. It just comes off as entitled to me, in a way.
Yeah. I mean, that's the long short. I guess it's in the scheme of things, you can be complaining about, especially if you have the option to watch it in normal IMAX anyway, which is still better than your standard one.
And here's the thing. Here's the thing that they don't want to say out loud. 99% of these people wouldn't notice the difference between 70mm or just normal IMAX, and a lot of people who go to see IMAX probably really wouldn't care the difference between that and what's on the normal thing, It's like all you weirdos with your frames, Nobody actually notices any of that.
I do notice the frames. The frames. And I noticed the frames, and I noticed and appreciated the IMAX 70mm.
You appreciated it, but you couldn't really tell a difference. You won't be able to tell a difference until you watch it.
I will,
again.
if I go rewatch it in a couple weeks, I'm telling you, I will notice the difference. There is
Okay,
no way.
I'll give you. You'll notice a quarter of a frame missing.
Yeah.
Quarter of a frame smaller cropping of this image.
I mean,
I'll
have
give
you
you that.
seen any of the videos that people have posted doing the like with the trailer?
Yeah,
and
which
doing the
again,
comparison?
that's another fucked up thing. Why are people filming in the cinema? Like, who's
Well.
out there filming Day One Odyssey footage? You know, I've full seen the final act of the film on
Have you? Okay.
social media. Well, at least like the big reveal. You know, on social media and that kind of stuff. So, you know, Universal, you need to crack down on this piracy.
It's like the thing is, I truly don't believe that most people filming that stuff in cinemas are doing it because their intentions are to pirate and post online. It's just like a clout chasing thing.
Yeah,
they want to post on their social media. So it's sort of sadder to me that like if someone was trying to be sneaky and record it for piracy reasons, at least I could honestly respect that more.
Like,
of them trying to make some money from the clout.
You want to watch this again and again? Well, I guess it's they want to watch that moment again and again.
Yeah. I don't think it's they want to watch the moment again. They just want to post on the social media and get the clicks.
Yeah,
that's
true. And everybody falls for it every single time.
Yeah. What do you think? I randomly just thought this. And you can't say no to this. You can't be like, I wouldn't do it. I'm saying, in a world where we're not doing Explosion Network, and you attempt to be a content creator, and you can't say no, I wouldn't be doing that. I'm saying you are. What do you think you would be doing?
Ooh. I feel like it would just be me on Twitter or something, like just making sassy remarks.
So you're going to try and get paid via Twitter Premium or some shit like that?
Yes,
by making sassy jokes
or like
rage baiting.
Rage baiting people, I guess.
Mm.
Just pointing out the dummies out there. That I like those social media. Pointing out the people who are spewing the lies and that kind of stuff.
But then in this world where you're trying to be a content creator and you're trying to make a job out of this, that means you have to, the fictional world, you have to be paying Elon Musk money to get Twitter Premium so you could...
No, you have to have all the social medias, I guess, at that point, especially at this point, At this point, you need to be on all the different platforms,
Mm.
So, what would you actually be doing if you were forced to be a content creator? More than this. Outside of this, I guess.
Probably. I mean, I feel like I would try and do TikTok somewhat, I guess, if that's the current sort of the short form things, the place to be, place to go. Maybe probably just be talking about. I'll be talking about the same shit, but I'll just be doing it on TikTok, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
To the camera or something. I presume that's probably the direction I would head it in. I mean, it's a bit different for me to think about because I'm not like in a world. I'd just be like, what would have I tried? What would I have tried
next if this? Yeah. What will I try next if this all falls apart?
What will Dylan do next? do. Yeah, I mean, I would have done something nonetheless. That's the thing. It's like different for me to think like, what would I do? I'm like, I tried to do a website before. I've tried to do all these things before. Like I've tried. It's not really an imaginary scenario or world for me. So, what do you reckon Kieran would be doing in a world where he has to be doing something?
Oh, he would have stuck with early late nights.
You reckon he would have stuck with early late nights? Every
just
week, twice a week.
He would have not gotten off Overwatch. It would just been. He would have been a streamer like that, like hardcore.
So, do you reckon he sticks to? That'd be a thing. It'd be a Twitch streamer. Should trying to be a Twitch streamer.
I think so. Yeah.
I think so too. That makes sense.
If he had to be, I don't.
If he had to be, I'm saying this is a world in which
where content creator is the only job.
The only job. So what's the only? Well, it's not the only job, but it's a world in which we're saying you want to do it and Kieran wants to do it and I want to do it. and you're willing to, you're doing something that's not relying on other people being involved.
Yeah.
or telling you to show up when it's the time.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So.
Yep.
Sometimes, you know, I just think it's funny to think that, you know, if this hadn't happened 10 years ago, I definitely would be doing something to some degree. Because I'd been doing it since I was a teenager. I don't think it would have changed.
No.
Would have been doing something. Did you ever think, what would you last 10 years of your life? What would you be doing?
It would just be very sad. Sad and monotonous. I feel like that's what it would have been. So thank God.
Oh dear. All right. Anything exciting happening in your life, or else I got nothing else?
Really? You got nothing else? Didn't you go on trips and stuff? You've been away? You weren't here last. Yeah.
Oh yeah, true. I mean, yeah, I went to Adelaide.
Yeah.
Never been there
Was
before.
Adelaide nice?
It was alright.
Adelaide in comparison, where would you rank it amongst other capitals?
I mean, I mean, Melbourne's just my number one. That's my. I feel like that's my stomping ground. You know, at this point, very comfortable.
It's your regular.
Yeah, very comfortable in Melbourne. You know,
Okay,
I went there this week. And it's just like it doesn't even feel like going on a trip, to be honest. It's just
feels like a very long journey down the road.
Yeah, honestly, it sort of feels like going to Hobart or something, almost equivalent.
More expensive version.
Of Hobart. However, there's no stage of me where I'm ever like I'm just doing my thing. You know, I'm not like I don't even pull out the maps quite often. I'm just like get off the thing, I'm like walk this direction. Like I don't feel like I'm constantly being like, where am I? What am I going there?
Has there ever feasibly been a thought? Let's build a bridge between Victoria and Tasmania.
I mean, they've talked about these things, and people kick around the ideas of underground tunnels and all these sorts of things, but it's just never happened. I don't
Why
think
not? Well, I guess
I was waiting for Elon Musk to sort out the technology or whatever.
Yeah, just the. But I mean, they've got the technology. They've got the between England and France. There's that big, massive tunnel.
Yeah. Well, I guess then it's the question of where does the money come from? Is it the Victorian
government? Yeah, I guess would there be enough traffic between the two to justify?
Well, I think there would be enough.
Is a Qantas and Virgin like, fuck no, we can't have people
probably that too.
Driving in between, or the ferries, they're like, no.
I'm sure there's many factors. I do think if there was a bridge built, it would be good for tourism and economy, both directions, in a world where people from Victoria could do more regular trips down here and not have to plan around Spirit and whatever else.
Yeah.
And people like myself could just drive up. You know, how long? It'd probably be like an 8-hour drive or something. I'm just guessing, but the distance across the water. But I mean, it would still be obviously doable. People would happily do it. So I don't know. What was I saying? Melbourne? Yeah, so Melbourne number one. I mean, it's my first time. So I'll say Brisbane number two. Are the couples I've been to? Are you okay with that?
Yeah, I'm happy. That's whoa.
You happy with number two?
It's a big win. Number two behind
big win.
Melbourne.
Behind Melbourne, yeah. Well, I haven't been to all the
esports gaming mecca. You know. So.
I'll put Adelaide third. I didn't mind it. It doesn't have a. It's got like it's a big city. However, it doesn't have very large. Well, at least that I could tell. It doesn't. The city doesn't have like super large buildings or anything that give off that big city vibe. So I kind of enjoyed the vibe. It was like sort of reminded me of a bigger Hobart, to be completely honest. And it sort of runs in a. It's like the city's all in the middle, and then there's like offshoots of highways that sort of take you to the suburbs around it. If you look from an overhead map view, it's quite unique in that aspect. I put Hobart fourth and Canberra last because I hate all the roundabouts. And it's full of nothing but fucking people in suits and politics and army dudes everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there you go. There's my ranking
So
of
what's
the capitals I've been to.
Sydney?
Oh fuck! I
Where's
forgot
Sydney?
Sydney. Sorry, let me redo.
Wow.
I forgot. Let's go Melbourne, Brisbane. No, it'll go third then. Melbourne, Brisbane, Sydney, Adelaide, Hobart, Canberra. There you go.
Okay, there you go.
There's my official ranking.
Also, did you see many churches in Adelaide?
Not really, to be honest.
No.
No. Not
Always hear it's the city of churches, so.
possibly. Was I looking for them? No. Did I notice enough that my brain ticked on that there was many? Can say no to that either. It's got lots of beaches, or the beaches are within drivable distance. So that was all right. Didn't really go on them. Sat there.
No.
It was windy. The weather wasn't primed
It's the
for
middle
it.
of July.
Yeah, the weather was quite similar to Melbourne and
Tasmania.
to be honest. I didn't really notice too much of a difference. So, yeah. What's your ranking of the ones you've been to? You don't get off.
Man, I guess Melbourne, Brisbane, Sydney, Perth. Yeah, that would be it.
Perth last.
Oh no, I guess Canberra. I've been to Canberra, so I would put Canberra above Perth, but I spent more time in Canberra than I've spent in Perth. So I've only driven through Perth, and that's about it. So
yeah, that doesn't really count, does it?
It doesn't really. Don't get real.
Technically,
real for the city.
Yeah.
Technically, I was there, but I think I walked the street for like an hour, and that was it. At the middle of the night, like late at night.
Yeah. Hard to get a vibe.
So, yeah. So that 5. I guess that's not too bad.
That's right. Yeah. Let us know in the comments below how much you're annoyed that we ranked your city lower.
Well, you tell Darwinists. What do you think people calling Darwin are called?
Darwin Award winners? I don't know. Something like that.
Is it Brisbane Heights?
I don't know.
No, it's just people from Brisbane. So people from Darwin, if you're upset we haven't been to Darwin.
I feel like it's also worth pointing. I put Brisbane second. You live in there.
Yeah.
In a round. You still put it second. So I really feel like that.
I don't think you can think the best place that you live is the best place. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, because usually you'd notice more negatives around it. You know?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. You just have to believe the grass is greener somewhere else. I know you shouldn't, because
it's not true.
That isn't the case. But I don't. Where do you think the best city in the world is? Where do you think the best place to live in the world is?
That I've been to, or just in general?
In general.
I don't know. Australia somewhere.
But someone in Australia somewhere will think somewhere else is better.
Yeah. Where?
Yeah. Anywhere.
America?
Yeah, they'll pick a spot on the map.
Yeah.
This place will be better than that place. Well, it depends. Well, the fact
might depend on your politics.
Yes. Will depend on where you think is better, But like a lot of people think Japan is better. And that kind of stuff. That good stuff over there. Tech-wise and all that kind of stuff.
I guess so. Yeah. I think for some reason my brain was also just automatically goes to, could I currently move there tomorrow and be able to survive in Japan as much as I want to go there? I'm like, that didn't even jump to my mind because I'm like, I can't fucking speak Japanese. How's that going to work? Anyway, let's record Arcade Couch.